1990s? Oh, I'll refresh your memory. Jennifer Aniston's nipples and 3D platformers. That was the 1990s. And if you had a 3D platformer, oh, you had to have some sort of anthropomorphic animal to be your mascot. Everyone had to have a mascot. Thing is, none of these goddamn mascots were any goddamn good, except for like 3. There were like 3 of them. And then it just got ridiculous. So I just finished playing Burger Time for observations and frustrations, and someone walked by and said, oh, hey, Derek, you look like you're in a great mood. Let's give you Croc for the Game Boy Color. Why don't you observations and frustrations that? I literally pulled out a knife and killed that person on the spot. So I don't have a lot of time. I'm gonna leave here soon because I'm sure the authorities are on their way. So Croc for the Game Boy Color. Let's play this piece of crap. Oh my god, this is awful. Holy shit. Holy crap, this is some of the worst platforming mechanics and the worst like game physics in a platformer I've ever seen. It's like you're platforming on the moon. No, because the moon has less gravity. It's like you're platforming somewhere with like the most extreme gravity in the entire solar system. This is like platforming on Jupiter or something. This is horrendous. This game is already, I'm in the first level, it's already like the most derivative, crappy platformer that I've played since the last derivative crappy platformer that I've played. From what I can tell right now, it seems like Croc is the bad guy. Because there's all these happy animals walking around doing the happy animal thing, and Croc, he just whips them with his tail. They didn't even ask for it. They didn't even do anything to Croc. Not that I know of. Continue or retry. Who in their right mind would want to retry that? Continue. Then again, who in their right mind would want to continue? Me, I guess, but I'm not in my right mind. You know, if you're watching the gameplay footage here, you might think that like, that maybe I've sped up the footage or something. This is just how Croc jumps. Look at that. He falls to the ground. He plummets to the ground, almost like some sort of comet or asteroid. This is unbelievable. You know, and at first I thought, oh, maybe Croc will be better as a 2D platformer. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's a really lousy 3D platformer on home consoles. So I thought maybe it'd be better 2D. Nope, this is really bad. You know, this wouldn't be the worst platformer ever. I mean, it's super generic, and it doesn't have really any identity of its own. But it wouldn't be the worst platformer ever if the actual physics were better. Like, this is ludicrous. Look how fast he falls down. It almost makes it, some of it is like, it almost makes it impossible to like, for smooth platforming. It's hopeless. This whole thing is just hopeless. Look at that. Talk about great hit detection. I'm clearly hitting that bat with my tail and nothing's happening. F you, Croc. And because like I said, we're platforming on Kepler's 37b here, and the gravity is 8 million times that of Earth, it's almost impossible to collect all those. So thanks a lot, Croc. What is that? I don't know, but I don't want to touch it. It's purple and it's got bumps on it. That's a general rule in life. Any encounter you make in your personal endeavors, look, I'm not one to judge, but if it's purple and it has bumps on it, I would avoid it. People say I'm too mean and I'm too critical. No, I'm just honest, and I don't like to waste my time with anything less than stellar. This is so far less than stellar that you need Stellar would need a microscope just to see it. That's how much less it is. So why waste your time with it? Why be nice to it? Look, it's not being nice to me, and there's no goddamn checkpoint, so I'm all the way back at the beginning. There's so many cool things you could do. You know, we have jet skis. You know, like, why would you waste your time with Croc when, like there's so much cool stuff you could be doing. There are girls, you know? Like, there are girls who have jet skis. It's almost like this game was designed by aliens. Like there's no way human beings did this. I at least have that much faith in humanity that I'll say I really can't, I refuse to believe that decent, law-abiding human beings with good intentions at heart made this game. To the aliens, this is probably a good platformer because, oh, the physics are exactly what they are on their homeworld. You know, maybe on the alien homeworld, if you jump into the air, you fall back down at like 12 times the force and velocity. And maybe the aliens are like, oh, hey, we've played Sonic and we've played Mario and we've played Donkey Kong. So those are the games that we know, and we'll just copy them. but oh, we'll use alien technology. Are you guys even seeing this? If you think you could get through this level, I want you to raise your hand, because you're a liar. Like, this would have been, oh my god, no wonder, like, kids were so messed up in the 90s. Play something like this, you'd probably go, like, go to the shopping mall and, like, throw the bouncy ball around and just watch it hit old ladies. If you're gonna make a 3D platformer, a 2D platformer, that's fine, in fact, I encourage it. But at least have, you know, played a 2D platformer before, so that you know how they should play. I think that's probably important. I'd play it more, but I'm not going to. I don't want to. Did you even see that? You want me to play that more? Did you see that? Did you even watch what just happened? It's Croc for the Game Boy Color. Thanks for sending it, Felicity. Although next time you can keep the Croc for the